Alright, a little bit of a really special video here. Two 9/11 newspapers. Before I get into them, I am going to take 30 seconds to remember the approximate 3,000 people who lost their lives in 9/11. Okay. Like I said, 3,000 people died in 9/11. Both of my newspapers here were saved by my grandpa. September 12th, 2001. And where's the date on the other one? I think it's the same date. Yep. September 12th, 2001. Now, I kind of like the contrast of the pictures here. One of them shows kind of as it was happening, and another one shows the aftermath. I think that that's kind of interesting, and I don't know. There's a full picture. USA Today. Minute by minute, fear envelopes the country. Let's see. I don't think I have anybody in my family who died in 9/11. I have several people that have had very close calls in my family on both my mom and dad's side, which, is kind of interesting. This newspaper spilled out. A lot of people I got a lot of interesting stories of very close calls. There's the full picture for that one. Our nation saw evil. And there's kind of a timeline of what went down 18 years ago. 18 years ago. There's some more photos. There's a plane hitting the second tower. There's as it was hitting the second tower. There's a tower falling down. There's another one falling down. There's some facts. Rescuer says, New York is crying. An interesting fact about 9/11 is that in England, the Queen had the United States national anthem play as something was happening there, like the crown, something with the crown, which is the only time in history that that has happened. And that earns you some respect points as a country, I'd assume. Here's some of the boring stuff in the magazine. I mean, a lot of the stuff in the magazine is pretty interesting. The only thing is that the thing that really beats all of it out is 9/11. Here's a screenshot. The news channel covering it. I'll bet a lot of you guys who are watching the news, who were watching Fox News at that time, can, somewhere in your mind, have this exact thing. You watch this exact frame. Attacks and chaos unfold on national TV. Journalists struggled to keep up and even shared. Okay, good. I did read that right, I think. I don't know. Here's something that's kind of interesting. To me at least, some old computer stuff. $129 for that. Magic Writer. USB interface. So a lot of interesting stuff in here. I think one of them says that it was reminiscent to people who lived through Pearl Harbor. I think that would be pretty fair to say. It says it in here. Take this out. I don't know how to use newspapers. I'm too young for this. Just kidding. It's just hard to do this left-handed and one-handed. For those old enough to remember, it was reminiscent of Pearl Harbor. American sea attacks as an act of war against the United States, Poll finds. They also hit the Pentagon. Let's see, I think, did I put that in wrong? Which side is this? That is the bottom. Yes, I put that in correct. Okay, so that's just a short video covering these two magazines. I got these for my birthday. That's a pretty neat birthday present for me because I'm really into actually having a physical copy of something that either covered it as a news thing or else was there. Like, for the Civil War, if I were to get, like, a mini ball from the Civil War, that would be really, really cool to somebody like me because it was actually there. Rather than a ton of history about the Civil War, I think that it's really cool to have something that saw the Civil War. So yeah, that's a good little video on these two newspapers. Thank you for watching. I've been waiting to do this video for a while.